Hello world, Cossy here with day 6 of Cosmas and the first in a long time, a geek movie review. Now as it is Cosmas and obviously Christmas, and today is Christmas Eve, I decided that maybe I should go and see a new Christmas movie. For those of you who didn't see this week, I did my top 5 Christmas movies. There's a little link just there, you can go and click on that and watch it if you missed it maybe. But I thought it was about time I went to see a new Christmas movie. So I went to see Arthur Christmas. Now I'm doing this a little bit old school. I've just come back from seeing it and I'm going to go straight from the top of my head talking about this. Recently I've been doing a little bit more preparation, maybe leaving it half an hour, even a day until I've thought about the movies and then talking about them. I'm going to do this as I started this channel, by just talking straight off the top of my head about a movie I've just seen. So Arthur Christmas, fantastic 3D animated movie, co-produced by Aardman Animations, the people behind Wallace and Gromit, and Sony Pictures. So it's a British and American co-production. Absolutely hilarious, very, very funny. This is a perfect family Christmas movie. This is so good that it's pushing to maybe get into that top 5. It's the best Christmas movie I've seen in the last, 8 or 9 years. Since Elf came out, this is the best Christmas movie since Elf. It's very, very funny, very well written, a fantastic voice cast, and the animation is absolutely beautiful. Fantastic. That's what you expect from Aardman. I'm a fan of Wallace and Gromit in particular, and I don't think I've ever seen a weak Aardman animation, be it 3D computer based, be it claymation, stop motion animation. They're just fantastic at what they do, and this is a brilliant movie. It's, as I say, it's very, very well written. It's great for the family. It's very funny. It follows the story of Santa's son, Arthur. Now, Santa isn't just good old Saint Nick, but it's basically a family. It's like a dynasty. So like a king, if a king dies, the next king or queen takes over. This is what happens with Santa. And the current Santa, he has 2 sons, Steve and Arthur. Steve helps run the sort of logistics side, very, very high-tech. Elves with all sorts of technology helping Santa deliver his presents. And there's Arthur, who he loves Christmas, but he despite his good heart and his love for Christmas, he's not seen as the best of the 2 sons, which is a shame, obviously. But I'm not going to give any more spoilers away. But there's a child who misses the present being given to this child. Santa doesn't drop her off, and they have to sort it out. And that's the basis, the premise for this movie. Brilliantly done. A great and very different look at the whole mythos of Santa Claus, of Father Christmas, whatever you want to call him. And I think the fact that it is so different from films that have come before means it really does stand out, especially as most sort of Christmas animated movies go for very traditional, almost like a Christmas Carol, or a sort of traditional take on a snowman that comes to life. I know, I didn't talk about it and someone pointed it out when I did my top 5. Yes, when I was 6 I loved it, still like it now, but it's not my top 5. But yeah, it's really, really brilliantly written. A very British voice cast, whether Aardman put their stamp on it through doing this, but yeah, James McAvoy, Hugh Laurie, Bill Nighy, the main voice cast almost completely British. Some American actors and actresses have minor roles, but all the major characters are filled up by British actors, which is good to see. I think that it adds something to the movie to have British voice actors playing the main characters. It's something you don't often get with big budget animated films, so that's fantastic. Direction, it's well directed, it's well shot, it draws you in, it's very emotional, some of the things that happen. I laughed throughout the movie, very, very funny. At the end, it was very touching. There was a few little kids who were sort of crying. I think I've seen some mums crying too. But yeah, it's very funny, touching, moving, perfect Christmas family story. I feel even more Christmassy. I bet you know I thought that was possible. Yeah, I feel even more Christmassy, and haven't even watched A Nightmare Before Christmas for the second time yet. So it's a brilliant movie. It's a 5-star, that's right, 5-star from me, Christmas movie. It's pushing to get into that top 5 Christmas movies of all time slots. That's how good it is. I can't recommend it anymore. If you haven't seen it and you've got some time today, maybe you're not doing anything tonight and you need something just to help you feel a little bit more Christmassy, then I do say you should go out. Definitely worth watching in 3D as well. Really does add to it. There's a lot of scenes that really pop out and probably have been, set up to work in 3D more. But yeah, go out and see it. It's a fantastic movie. It's well worth, £10. It's well worth an hour and a half of your time. You'll come out laughing, smiling, feeling ready for the big day tomorrow. It's fantastic. Alright guys, as always, thanks for watching. If you liked this, then down there's a like button. You click on that, you let me know you liked it. Comments below in the description drop down box. There's also a link to my Facebook fan site and my Twitter. If you missed yesterday's video, then there's a link there. If you missed this week's Geek Movie News, there's a link there. If you missed my acting performance in my friend's music video, there's a little click out just on the bottom there. You can click out and you can go and see it. Until tomorrow, which is the big day and the 7th day of Cosmas, thanks for watching everyone, and au revoir.